Once, two sick men shared a hospital room. One man was allowed to sit up in his bed for an hour every day to drain the fluids from his lungs. His bed was next to the only window in the room. The other man had to spend all his time lying flat on his back. The two men talked for hours on end. They talked about their families, their homes, their jobs, and their vacations. Every afternoon, the man in the bed next to the window would tell the other man about all the things he could see outside. He would describe the ducks and swans in the lake, the children sailing their model boats, the lovers walking arm in arm, the beautiful flowers, the big trees, and the city skyline in the distance. The man in the other bed loved hearing about all the things outside. He would close his eyes and imagine the picturesque scene. But one day, he started to feel envious of the other man. He thought, why should he have all the pleasure of seeing everything while I never get to see anything? It doesn't seem fair. He became bitter and resentful. He couldn't sleep at night. One night, the man by the window started coughing and choking. The other man just watched as his friend struggled for breath. He didn't do anything to help. The next morning, the nurse found the man by the window had died. The other man asked to be moved to the bed next to the window. As he finally got to the window and looked outside, he couldn't believe his eyes. All he could see was a blank wall. There was no lake, no flowers, no trees, no people. Just a blank wall staring back at him. All these days, his friend had been making up stories and telling them to him to cheer him up.